A quick little prep talk. Won't keep you long, try and keep you short. Let me sit on the Swiss ball. God, you can see the mop. Right, morning. Happy New Year. There we are, we're on Facebook now. Hi, Keris. Right, quick talk about nutrition. So basically, I put a little introduction video on last night. So this programme is one where we're looking at changing sort of bad habits, really. So it's not like a strict diet. So the importance of the carbs and the fats and the protein. So basically, let's reset today. Anything you did in lockdown, anything you've done before today, forget it, that's gone. If you did like high fat diets, low protein diets, and you've done yo-yo dieting over the years, or you've done starving yourself and all this type of thing, let that go now. Let me just move across the tab. So TDEE today is like a fresh piece of paper. We've only got 2 weeks, can't change the world in 2 weeks, but this is like a taster of how you can change little bad habits that you do every day, which might affect the way that your body actually is, okay? So we put some recipes on, and there's one vegan who's joined the group, so I'll be putting some vegan ones on later. Let's have a quick look. So basically we're looking at less fat than 20%, protein 15 to 35%, and carbs 45 to 65%. I'll type that up on a post later. So later in the week we're going to go over a couple of different apps you can use that if you wanted to, they'll work it out for you. But I don't want you to get obsessed with it. I kind of want you to just sort of take it as it is. Sometimes when you start doing stuff like that, people get really, really obsessed. It's only 2 weeks. So we're going to do, that's better, I can see everybody on Zoom now. We're going to do what we can in that 2 weeks. If you are perimenopausal, menopausal, for the kind of 45 plus, we normally say for that, there are certain food groups that you need to kind of eat. Because as we know, when we get to that age, you put on weight around here. Hi, Ange. If you are menopausal, perimenopausal, we like to try and keep you off even more so the white, starchy carbs like pasta, white rice, and things like that. Chickpeas are really good. You need to eat lots of chickpeas if you are feeling like you're starting the menopause, because they are absolutely full of nutrients. When you look at the macronutrients, which is fat, carbs, protein, we like to try and keep a balanced diet. So we need to bring us back to basics now. So before, if you've done like the Atkins diet or you've done like the keto and it says eat loads of fat, a lot of the time we know that can work. You lose loads of weight, but you're going to put it all back on. So this is more about changing your whole lifestyle habits so that this can be maintained, so that it will be consistent. So what we need to do to start off with, some of you have already done this, is work out your total daily energy expenditure. So if you Google TDEE, that will tell you. So basically, somebody like me needs 1,400 calories just to live. Okay, so that's without any exercise. That's just how many calories I will need. It's really quite depressing. That's not many at all. On the back of packets, they always say that women need 2,000 calories. It's flashing again, isn't it? But that's actually not true, sadly. So basically, if you work that out, if you just Google it, you get a rough idea. If you load up, some people use the watches, some people use the phone. If you put MyFitnessPal on your phones, that will tell you your total daily expenditure. In terms of protein, we need animal protein and plant protein. So you need your kind of like your eggs and your cheese. It's not too much cheese on this one. Did you notice on the list they missed cheese off? And I was like, no, I can't live without cheese. But you also need to mix up the fish and the meat. And if you can, different cuts of meat. So try and keep it as varied as possible. So we don't want to go on too much about nutrition, but if you don't have a balanced diet, it can affect your mental capacity, it can make you feel depressed, it can affect your memory. And we need to make sure, morning mum, you like my seat, you need to make sure that you get the fish oils, as long as you're not vegetarian or vegan. Otherwise, the starfish oil for your skin, but also for your cognitive ability. So we all know that we need omega-6. It's usually advertised quite well nowadays. You need omega-6 so that your brain, oh, my mic's gone off, so that your brain works well. Turn that on. Is that on now? Oh, it does help if you turn it on at the wall. Ah, I can hear you now.
Feedback again. Feedback again. Yeah.
Has it just started? Has it just started squeaking? Is that because we're not all on silent then? Is that better now? Yeah, I can hear myself. Oh, Sarah, you look lovely. You got your makeup all done. Yeah, I can hear myself on there. Right, okay, so first we're going to do when we go away is work out our total daily expenditure. Don't worry, I've got it on the filming on the Samsung as well, so I'll upload it on that. Actually, that's gone off now, that might help. But don't get too hung up on the nutrition side of things. Oh, hang on. There's one wire. I've got to take a photo of this. How many things I have to plug in? Right, has that made any difference? Yeah, it might help if everyone goes back on mute. Don't worry, we've got it on Facebook as well. So yeah, your total daily expenditure. The other things that you need to do in terms of eating is chew slowly. So most of the people I see eat really fast, wolf it down. So try to eat more slowly so that the enzymes in your gut can break down the food properly, and that will stop you getting so bloated. Hi Elaine. And that will also help to digest your food properly. Of course, some of you look so nice this morning. Look at me. Right, so we all know, do you remember that thing in the press back along where a guy ate Burger King every day and he lost weight still? That's because he probably ate, oh there we go, he probably ate less calories than his total daily expenditure amount, but is that healthy to eat? Who'd want to do that? Would anybody like to eat Burger King or McDonald's every day? Some people would. No judgments here though, right? So that's what you need to work out. You will not lose weight if you eat more calories than your total daily expenditure amount. And if you can have like Monday where you go over it, but Tuesday it's under, Wednesday it's under, Thursday it's under, Friday you go over it. But we need to look at the week. So we reset next week. Look at the whole week. And some people like to record all this. If you don't want to get into the detail of it, this is fine. We're only going to go back to basics. Okay, we also need to look at eating 3 meals a day and try not to snack so much in between, because we want to keep the blood sugar level sort of at, we want to keep it level, because if it spikes, we release more insulin and then we get the sugar cravings. And the other reason why you get the sugar cravings is to do with our women's cycle. So certain times of the month where you're going to be probably quite angry at yourself that you want to eat the sugar, but we can't help it because of hormones. So somebody popped a little tip on the group last night. They said they put grapes in the fridge. What was the fridge, wasn't it? And they put the low-fat jelly powder over the grapes. And they nibble at that. That helps them. I eat red grapes to stop me craving sugar so much. So that's something else that you can do. So if anyone else has got any other little tips to help you stop craving sugar, let us know, because when you get to the menopause as well, you just crave sugar really badly. Now the reason for that is your estrogen level drops, and your progesterone level drops, and the ovaries stop producing eggs. But your testosterone also drops, and the testosterone is no longer produced by your ovaries, it's produced by the adrenal glands. So that means that your adrenaline is higher, so you feel more stressed. So if you are going through the menopause and you get like really moody, that is why. You're not insane. It's perfectly normal to have highs and lows, to feel emotional. People go to the doctors and go, help me, I'm losing the plot. Yeah, because your hormones have gone completely all over the shop. So chickpeas are absolutely fantastic for helping with the symptoms of menopause if you want to try and do that naturally. What else do I need to tell you? And your metabolism slows down as we get older. I have done a little recording about this. It sounds quite depressing. As we get older, we lose our muscle. So the bestest way to train us women is short resistance training every day if you want to see effects. So where we've been killing ourselves on a treadmill for 2 hours, that doesn't help our bone density and that doesn't help us maintain our muscle mass. We need to do short little workouts using weights, bands, and all the stuff that I popped on yesterday. So that's just basically what I wanted to talk about today. Let me know if you've got any questions. I'll put it on Facebook so you can hear better, because sometimes Facebook plays up chickpeas. Sometimes Facebook plays up, and sometimes Zoom plays up, and sometimes they all play up. But I'll put it on the YouTube links. If anybody couldn't understand me this morning, you've got it. But go for it this morning. Reset everything you've done before now. Let's go in with a positive mindset. It's only 2 weeks. If you love the programme, I'll do it for a month and then come up with some sort of deal financially for you as well. But just drop me any messages you need to and have a fabulous day. I'm going to come off this one.